Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Shohei Ohtani gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Now here's the pitch. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch. Does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs in a victory.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe
into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. Fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Drew Smiley gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a fairly solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And, fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run. And that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gallo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Angels up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Drilled down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. A little bouncer. Cabrera stands at second with 2 gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trout. And that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's Albert now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Striding forward now is the DH, Justin Bohr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Gallo is there, and he has it for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Chopped weakly to the left. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angel.
Leading off for the Rangers, designated hitter, Hunter Kemp.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Lifted down the line in left. Goodwin moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Batting ninth, catcher, number 9.
Digging in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh and 1, here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Third inning, no score to this point. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that
pitch. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners off for second. Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We play 2.5. No score on the show. Ready now for L.A., Zach Kozar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Zach Kozar.
Let's play ball. 3. He's out. He's out. 3. Full 4. Take the base.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH. Hunter Pence comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-1 the count now. Guzman is off at first with 2 away. One and 2 now.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2 and 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2 pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 1 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
And leading off for the Halos, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. Andrus has it. And that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now for the Angels, Zach Kozar, a base hit in his first trip. Smiley steps into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And right into the shift. Guzman fields it cleanly, and they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
This is pulled into right. Mazzara will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels leave 1, but they're up 1-0. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really...
Number 9.
Ready once again, Shin-Soo Choo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
First pitch coming, here it is. This is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Now batting number 1, shortstop, Elvis.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit to first. Pujols has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers set down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Santana has it, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Center fielder, number 27, Trout.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as we take a look at the Angels team leaderboard, you see there he's currently leading the ball club in that category. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Trout, the runner at second with 1 away. Here now the 2-2. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Line toward the gap in left center. And Pujols is likely going to have himself extra bases here. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Bartolo Colon will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Justin Bohr will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Softly hit to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Digging in once again, Zach Cozart. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chu has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on.
Leading off protected.
Ready for a
second baseman, Danny Santana.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Luis Garcia comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 58, Luis Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels.
So stepping in, Elvis Andrus. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat. Now a move over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's on the move. 1 out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrelton Simmons. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a swing and a high pop-up. Guzman shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Albert now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Gallo has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Striding in once again, Elvis Andrews. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes now to Andrus. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Line drive to center field, and that will be a base hit for Andrus. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Well, you're usually in this situation.
Cody Allen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Andrews on at first, nobody out. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. So 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last day. He comes through in the clutch.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Gallo has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at, being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
None out, runners at first and second. Pickoff move to second. Don't want to forget about it. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Trout. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. So a 3-run blast to left center, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Now batting.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Allen's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 3 runs already home here. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box as Drupal Cabrera. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
That's a ball.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high.
2-2 to count.
Knocked down on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Bedrosian takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
In now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it. And the inning is over. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Rangers on top here 5-4. Sean Kelly comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 27. Sean Kelly.
Next will be the designated hitter, Justin Bohr. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Designated hitter, Justin Bohr.
From the stretch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Time call here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Stepping in now, Jonathan Lucroy. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So striding in, Zach Kozar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Kelly, a Kentucky-born ball player, enters the day in third place among closers in All-Star fan voting, so it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Right fielder number 56.
Now in the box, Cole Calhoun. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A 1-0 delivery. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Angels down to their last strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Texas came through, and it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Bartolo Colon earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Sean Kelly records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
For our ball game tonight for the Victoria.